the hands that you display. The brightest sky is the most evening time. I'm sure she knows I love her, though I don't know what to say.
Feel the same, feel the same, feel the same, feel the same. Imagine if we did it right. Yeah, I feel like we
got style, grace. She got attitude.
Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are all well. I hope life's treating you guys well. It is a Saturday, and yeah, the weekend. Start the weekend, but it is the weekend before my final Medschool exams for the year. I got one on Monday, got one on Thursday. So yeah, I wanted to take you guys with me, show you guys how I prepare the week before my big written exam and my big OSCE. And just need to close the gate. Right now, it's just such a busy period in my life. A lot of things that I'm trying to sort out. So like left field stuff, filming for you guys, and studying for med school exams. So everything's been quite hectic. I just want to show you guys how I try to get as much things done as possible. How I study with peers in the group to make sure that the time I spend is super effective and productive. And that, yeah, I'm able to stay on top of everything and fingers crossed get really good grades for my exams. I'm not sure you guys can tell, but it is quite early. It's around 8:30. Today the plan is to play paddle / pickleball with a couple of my mates from med school. We thought it'd be a good idea just to like do something physically active, moving in the morning, because we've been studying for the whole week for this massive exam, before grabbing lunch together and then locking in and doing some studying at uni. So yeah, I am late. I feel bad, but I'm also really tired because I slept late last night. Also, I just watched Wicked, and that was a wicked movie. Like Wicked for good is a great movie. But yeah, guys, just because it's exam season doesn't mean that you need to sacrifice like your mental health or physical health. I think I've actually been gymming even more and staying like even more physically active during this like exam period, which yeah, just to make sure that I don't stress out, and it's something that I really encourage you guys to do. But anyway, let's play some pickleball, some paddleball, some pickle paddleball. Yeah, gotta pick a ball parcel first.
stuck in the summer air, getting lost in the day, feels like an escape. Whisper me sweet nothings, all the words that you say make me want to stay. Listen, I feel so cold when you're not next to me. Some of my slow and we're spending it
My Nike Vomero buses.
Oh, okay. Oh, low-key. I see.
It's actually fire, no? It's gonna make me run faster.
Alright guys, breakfast break is done. Just gonna get some groceries and then take a shower at the gym before locking in, so let's go. All this costs 20 bucks. What the heck?
I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling.
I'm in for the ride, baby. You and I got history. Are we meant to be, or is it all a lie? Read between us.
Alright guys, time to start locking in. What I'm going to start doing first is going through the chronic content. So the block test will be divided into two parts. TCP and then chronic. Chronic is going through all the chronic conditions, how we look after patients from the beginning to the end, and if they have a chronic condition, what do we do? And also just in terms of like factual information that we need to know. So for example, what is one of the key risk factors of chronic NSAID use? We use NSAIDs, this is a COX-1 inhibitor, but if we use certain NSAIDs, it can be bad because it acts on COX-2, such as a peptic ulcer disease, which is bad. So yeah, if a patient has like chronic knee pain or something like that, and they've been using NSAIDs for a long time, they are prone to having some gastrointestinal problems because unfortunately that type of medication has adverse effects. So in terms of management, we might want to change the lifestyle factors and give them like a paracetamol, something like that is less intense. So then going through that and then going over everything that we're going to be assessed on. So it's going to be imaging, ECGs, medications, antibiotic, what else? Said imaging already. ABGs, so not Asian baby girls, but arterial blood gases. So metabolic acidosis, saline lines, Hartmann's, what else? Anemias, different types, DIC, which is disseminated intravascular coagulation, DIC, and then TTP as well. So just how all different anemic pathologies present and how we can differentiate them when we're looking at a table of like values and stuff like that. So very, very clinically important. So yeah, gonna start doing that and see how we go.
준비했어 all night for ya. 새벽부터 my vibes for you. 머리부터 발끝까지 got it all right for you. 급하게 서두를 필요는 없어. 떨려도 두려워할 거는 없어. 어설픈 너의 몸짓 짙어져가는 눈빛 yeah. 새로워진 you and me 깊어져가는 우리 yeah. Got me on my back yeah. 내가 왜 이래도 대체 Got me on my head yeah. 하루 종일 집중이 안 돼 All up in my feels 아름다워 내가 봐도 내가 놀라워 All I do is 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 dream of you yeah. Ooh yeah love you love you.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
In the fridge, there will be on the very bottom left, it's going to be a mango and a vanilla yogurt.
Get both?
Can you get me vanilla yogurt?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Make that heartbeat flutter. 비교가 안 돼, no other. 위험한 여자라 좋아하지만 but I never leave your side. 다 알잖아, I'm always ride or die. 그래 나만 바라봐, baby. You and I 더 뭐가 필요해, baby. 끊임없이.
I'm not falling asleep, so we're going to grab some coffee and do a fit check. Wait, I'll find this.
보내요, 팀에. 어설픈 너의 몸짓 짙어져가는 눈빛 yeah. 새로워진 you and me 깊어져가는 우리 yeah. Got me on my back yeah. 내가 왜 이래도 대체 Got me on my head yeah. 하루 종일 집중이 안 돼 All up in my feels 아름다워 내가 봐도 내가 놀라워 All I do is 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 dream of you yeah. Ooh yeah love you down baby Ooh yeah love you down baby 날 같은 날이라면 모든 꿈이 이루어질 거야 yeah. 준비했어 all night for ya 새벽부터 my vibes for you 머리부터 발끝까지 got it all right for you Got me on my back yeah. 내가 왜 이래도 대체 Got me on my head yeah. 하루 종일 집중이 안 돼 All up in my feels 아름다워
quick timestamp and an update on everything that I've done. So yeah, we've had a pretty good productive day so far, and we were able to do a lot of like group interactions and group discussions about specific topics that we weren't familiar with. So for example, one of the questions in one of our past tests this year was talking about lupus anticoagulation, and that was one of the things that popped up a lot in the lectures, and I didn't really understand it. So then we had a group discussion, and Abdul and Wahab were able to explain it to me, and how it essentially gives like a false positive, and how it does present very similarly to various other diseases which cause your APPT or APTT. Anyway, it causes the coagulation time for your intrinsic pathway to increase, which means that you may be at risk of bleeding out, but it actually gives a false positive because it promotes coagulation, but it just delays coagulation. So if you do have a lupus anticoagulant, you are at a higher risk of potentially having like a pulmonary embolism, which is bad. Anyway, hope that made sense. But every week for a certain block, we get tested on the content. So first week was like arterial blood gas, ABGs, and then second week was like ECGs, and then it was imaging. So because I haven't looked over those tests, those past IRATs is what we call them, I'm just going through all of them again. And obviously it's a really good indication if I get better scores than I did the first time I did it, because I should know the knowledge better. I've done a lot of study, and I have, which is a good feeling. So just going through those questions, and I think the reason why I do this is because I think it's so high yield. The best way you can test your knowledge is by doing quizzes and like exams and finding out exactly where the gap in your knowledge is, because once you identify that, then you're able to be like, oh, I didn't know this, so that's why I need to focus on, that's why I need to study on. So it's the best use of your time, particularly when you have an exam coming up. So my exam is on Monday in 2 days, and it's best to test yourself to understand what you don't know rather than keep consolidating on the things that you do know. So yeah, for example, I got like 11 out of 12 for this quiz. The only question I got wrong was to do with spirometry reading. I said that one of the answer options, you should assess for an acute bronchodilator response, but the answer option was all of the above. So I need to understand why it's all the above and understand why I got wrong. But the other ones I got right, which is a positive sign. Really, really good. So yeah, also thought that I needed like a change of scenery, which is why I'm sitting outside now, and a lot of the boys are just talking and relaxing because we have been studying for a bit. But yeah, I've done 3 weeks now, so 2 more to go. So I'm going to continue pushing through, and then once again trying to find where the gaps in my knowledge are and consolidating on that, and just making sure I understand why I got the question right, why the answer options are wrong, and if I can give justification as to like why each answer option is incorrect or correct. That just consolidates and solidifies my understanding of everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to continue to do. Yeah, and I'm having coffee because I'm tired. Cheers.
I got that heat, I got that fire. Yeah. Torch got that heat, he got that fire. Yeah. Firecracker street, hair a pop, pop. 오늘도 여전히 달려, chop, chop. 쓰는 노래마다 모두 pop, pop. Always coming up ahead like some top, 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 top. Firecracker street, hair a pop, pop. Always coming out ahead like some top, 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 top. Time but you should or building, I'm a builder, fancy. Papa jock 하는 게 아니야, 쉴새 없이 busy. 먹고 자고.
Alright guys, we are done studying. Lightning strike. I'll debrief you guys how the study session went. But timestamp, it's like 9:15. So now, we're gonna hit the gym. Perfect time to go to the gym. Gym is over there. And yeah, it's getting an insane pump. Feeling good. Feeling prepared for this block test, yeah.
Closer, closer, closer. Need a little closure, closure from the last one. I ain't tryna play you, baby. It's more than that. I'm looking for a good vibration. Shawty celebrate, but ain't no celebrations here. Tryna get paid, yeah. I don't got patience for real. Out in LA, MIA, dodging temptation. Real skin girl, Sade. I'm not here to play. I know you want it all, but I can't give it all away. Yeah, yeah. Shawty celebrate, yeah. Shawty celebrate for me. Shawty celebrate, yeah. I know you
Shukran.
Shukran. Afwan. Afwan is you're welcome.
Afwan. I'm saying it right? Shukran.
Shukran, yeah, it's very good.
Do I have to roll the R? Shukran?
Shukran, it is better to.
Okay.
Because our R's are very heavy.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Shukran. Okay.
Shukran.
Shukran. Okay.
Situation, girl, you did some things, and you keep running back to him, and he gon' do the same. Get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. Let's get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. You don't need to act so shady. This sex so baby, ayy. I can't text you daily, so if it gon' make you crazy, girl, yeah. Forget about the problems, girl, don't think. 9042, like drink, drink, drink. If you are my long girl, ring, ring, ring. Me now, now. Get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. Let's get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. Get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. Let's get a little closer, closer, closer. Get a little closer, closer from the last one. I ain't tryna play you, baby. It's more than that. I'm looking for a good vibration. Shawty celebrate, but ain't no celebrations.
Hey guys, I am home now and I got like this little thing on the back of my head so that my hair can get out of the way because it's quite long at the moment. Yeah, right now I'm just having some like midnight snacks. Currently having some oranges because I think they're really healthy and I am still hungry after dinner and I want to eat on something that is a little bit more healthy as opposed to like chips and stuff. I think particularly during exam seasons it's always good to look after yourself and eat a lot of fruit because fruits are good for you. So yeah, but I'll do a quick recap. So yeah, after uni, which was really productive, went through all of the past IRAC questions, like test questions, and we discussed a lot of the questions as to why we think the answers could be wrong or why we think, or like just explaining, you know, why we got this wrong. Like, was it to do with like not understanding what the question was asking, or was it because we didn't know what it was? And that group discussion was really good because it does two things really. Identifies the gap in your knowledge, which is something that I keep talking about, and then your friends can help explain it to you in a really good way, so in an understandable way. Secondly, you can also help your peers, and by helping them you promote active recall, because in order for you to explain the concepts you need to first have a good understanding. So when you're explaining it, you are practicing active recall because you're retrieving information and using that information to help your friends and explain it to them. On top of that, by using the framing technique, which is when you try to explain things in simpler terms, it just helps you consolidate on your knowledge. And when you're having those group discussions, if your friends are asking you, oh, but like, what happens if it's this, and you don't know the answer to it, that's great because now you guys can work together to figure out what the answer is, or you've identified that gap in your knowledge that you can like work on. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to film a little bit tomorrow as well, but it is very late right now. It's 1:16 a.m. So it's been a very, very long day. So I am tired. I will sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Not too late because I still need to make sure that like, my body clock is in the right mindset. The exam on Monday is at 9 a.m. So I got to make sure that like I don't wake up at 12 and mess up my whole body system. But yeah, I've just been winding down. I'm gonna eat some oranges and just do some like editing in bed on my phone and kind of relax before tomorrow. Tomorrow, the plan is not to study heaps, kind of just go over some like high yield stuff, make sure that, you know, I'm solid with all the concepts, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning, hopefully. But yeah, good night. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Good morning, guys. Wow, this is a new angle that no one's seen before. You are right, because there's a contraption that's attached to my my table. But yeah, guys, good morning. It is the next day. It's around 10:10, so I did get a good amount of sleep, and yeah, feeling good, feeling energized to do a tiny bit more of revision. Not necessarily study, because I feel like I know everything, and I feel like when we're preparing for exams and tests, it's best not to stress out the day before, so that when you go into that exam, your mind is free, and it's very important to be in like a positive mind frame. But yeah, I think the plan for that this morning is to mind blank. Wow, this is really like real and authentic. Like, you're seeing the real me, because in the morning my brain is just, it's like it's on a holiday, and then it buffers, so it takes a little while for it to like actually load and work. But no, the plan is probably to do some like exercise and like go to the gym. I know I went to the gym last night, but do all those physical activities first. Maybe go for a run, and then sit down, do a little bit of study, then go to the gym. I have some family events planned tonight, so yeah, that's the plan. Just trying to do as much as possible, and then yeah, our first assessment is done on Monday, but then after Monday we start preparing for the Thursday assessment, which is more of like the OSCE. So you go into your room and an examiner examines you. Not in that way, pause. They critique how you take a history from the patient and like your differential diagnosis and stuff like that. But yeah, time to wake up.
I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling.
I'm in for the ride, baby. You and I got history. Are we meant to be, or is it all a lie? Read between the lines, and this ain't it. Ain't how it's supposed to be. No, you know that I want it, but I can feel your vibe. You keep pulling, pushing on me. All this time I sacrifice, but you want it when you want it. It's only when it's right for you.
We're gonna buy some groceries, and then we're gonna have a snack, and then we're gonna lock in for a good drive. So
I just got this feeling you gon' take and leave. I just got this feeling you don't say what you mean. I just hate this feeling, but I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling no more. Call it how it is. Why you keep on making a fool of me? You know all the spice that make my walls dry.
good morning, guys. It is the next day, which means it is exam day. Yes, it is exam day. So my face is pretty puffy, and yeah, we're running late, which is not good, because you don't want to run late to an exam. Please do not do what I'm doing, which is you wake up late and you have to rush to take a shower, and then you're just running late, and then traffic's horrible. But let's do, oh, we're moving. Let's do a how we feel before the exam vibe. Feeling okay, feeling pretty confident, feeling like I know everything, and if there's a difficult question, just need to work through the question in a logical manner. I feel like I have the knowledge there. Sometimes I get a little bit flustered in the exam, or like during tests, and I'm not sure what the answer is, but if I go through my process systematically, I should be fine. But yeah, last night didn't get the best sleep because I had hay fever, so yeah, I woke up feeling like I was just allergic to the world. But yeah, hopefully today goes well. Fingers crossed. I've done heaps of revision, and so hopefully, and I'm pretty confident that we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Before like any exam, I don't really like to watch anything, or like the day of. I kind of like just to keep my mind kind of clear, kind of free as much as possible. Drink coffee if I need to, and then like just put myself in the right mood. I feel like your perspective and mind frame is so important, particularly before an exam. If you are thinking negative, then I feel like that impacts your exam results, and you do negative, as opposed to feeling super confident and putting yourself and psyching yourself up in a positive way, telling yourself affirmations like, you know, I've done a lot of study, I'm gonna do really, really well, I've put in a lot of effort, and yeah, I'm gonna smash the exam. I'm gonna make that exam my female dog. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head into uni now and like kind of lock in. You guys probably won't hear from me back until after the exam, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
끝까지 got it all right for you 급하게 서두를 필요는 없어 떨려도 두려워할 거는 없어 어설픈 너의 몸짓 짙어져가는 눈빛 yeah.